if somebody's reaching up at me at first, where I'm using that Chung and all these type of things. But in reality, you want to be able to use it against a grappler, against Muay Thai, against MMA. So this is going to be a lot different than your standard Chi Sao, which is kind of like a slap game and all that stuff. And that's kind of how I believe they've misused it. You need to take it to the next level where you add Chi Sao to Chun. If you combine those two, you've got an amazing self-defense program. So we got first level here, one. Up here, Tan Sao into the center, good. Face the force so that you're centered, good. Okay. If I go around, bring it back down, elbow comes in. That's in, back down. That's the second level. If I'm over here and I'm coming up, he uses basically his elbow as a Bon Sao, and then as soon as he's on top, he monitors it back down. So watch that one, over, back down. Now, again, when you do that Bon Sao, you want that snake moving forward in case I have a blade, and back down. He wants to keep the energy always going towards me, okay? Because, for instance, if I'm here and I have a weapon, okay, and I'm going out here, and he collapses right there. He's got the cut. So he always wants that energy going towards me, and even here, still towards me. So these are the two places. If I come up here and he collapses that, I could flex and catch here. If I'm coming in here as he's coming down and he brings it here, he's got the cut to his body. So always generating the force in towards them. Okay, so it's again, the force goes towards me. See how far he is away? As he comes down, the force goes still towards me. And again, never let that wrist, the elbow, get above that wrist. Okay, because if I'm going to be trying to do this and cut in. Good. Monitors it back. Same thing here. If I go here and I sort of push away, he's got that tons out. Now if I'm coming over, he's going to use a rising elbow here and back down. So it's in, watch that. Okay, so right here he's about to get cut because the fingers didn't get on top. Go back in, use your elbow to lift my elbow. Slide your hand around so you're on top and back in. Okay, again, if he lets that a hand get below that elbow, it's going to be problems. So you always need sort of an upward and forward motion. So in, boom, I'm coming, in, maintain back on top of the hand. Good. So you always losing it. Stop me, fingers pointing outward, fingers pointing outward. Okay, so on this point, later on, he could catch that wrist lock. Okay, so that'd be around the meat of the hand, and then on the back of the hand, wrist lock, and there's the cut. Okay, so he's got to have that palm on there. So if I go here, his palm has to turn, palm has to be down. Here he can catch this lock, nice and easy. Okay, and there's a lesser lock that he can go here, and he can also twist here, but it's not as strong. You'd have to pass that right away. It's sort of an in-between, and I'd probably maintain this one does the dual. Yeah, so you can get that effect. So on the inside, he's got the wrist lock here. It would take the meat of the thumb, and then this back stops on the back of the hand, brings it back, and then cuts or takes me down with it. Very nice, good. Now, the idea of this, so you guys can see this, is I want you to get a hold of my throat however you can, okay? So I need to be able to maintain these. And here's one right here. See how I've got the Tan Sao position? There's that Fuke Sao hook, okay? So he really can't come forward on me, and he can't back out, okay? So I've got control. So now I want him to sort of start going around, move around to try to move your arms around to try to get to me, okay? So I'm just using this Chi Sao, keep trying to get to me, okay? I could pick these up, bridging, good. If he's leaving himself out and you guys are going like this, then I just say strike up the middle, okay? So if I'm here, okay, you want to make sure you're in a position to stop me, good. Now, let's do this. Drop this hand behind your back, okay? If I go here, okay, keep that Fuke Sao up, good, boom. He can literally Tan Sao, boom, Tan Sao, good, Bon Sao, back to Tan Sao. You can be riding that energy, good. So if he comes in here, Just maintain that center. Good. If I go here, hook it. Chi Sao. Good. If I go here, doesn't matter. If I'm trying to chop in, good. If I grab his hand, I try to chop in, Bon Sao. Good. And that's where it all starts to come around. So this is going to be a lot different than your standard Chi Sao, which is kind of like a slap game and all that stuff. And that's kind of how I believe they've misused it. They think it's like he's coming in and I'm doing this type of stuff, okay? Yes, you can generate off your hip, okay? And if he's coming in, I can use this and use this well, but the reality is you're gonna get killed by grapplers because you're coming in and you don't know how to use your Chi Sao, elbow picks, and additional stuff. Chi Sao is great when combined with other arts. Alone, the way it's been done, playing a slap game. I don't really think it's good. I mean, it's good if you have somebody that doesn't know what they're doing, and it may be good like if somebody's reaching up at me at first where I'm using that Chung Choi and all these type of things. But in reality, you want to be able to use it against a grappler, against Muay Thai, against MMA, and all this type of stuff. So you need to take it to the next level where you add Chi Sao to Chun. If you combine those two, you've got an amazing self-defense program. Give us some feedback on that and tell me what you think.
Warriors of the modern realm. This is the call to arms from the heart of the battle arena, where only the valiant thrive and the mighty rise. I bring to you the ancient secrets and modern tactics of martial arts and self-defense through our channel, Jing Shen Kuoshu. You seek the path of the warrior? Then pledge your allegiance. Like our battles, commit to our cause. Your legs forge our armor, each one a shield against the indomitable. Comment with the valor of 1,000 swords, your words carving out the community of warriors we are building under the watchful eye of our mentor, Grandmaster Greg Fraser. Subscribe and join our legion. With each new warrior, our ranks swell, our strength magnified, ready to conquer the trials ahead. Visit our digital dojo at www.youtube.com/@JingShenKuoshu. Stand with us, fight with us, and together, let's walk the path of the warrior. Until our next confrontation, your warrior guide.